Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on Android app development for beginners. In the last video, we have learned about the architecture of Android and about the upcoming version of Android, that is basically Android 11, along with its features. In this video, we will be learning about the build process of Android, how basically internally the build process works, and also about the Java version which are supported. So guys, let's get started. The Android compiler transforms your Java code into bytecode for the Android runtime. The Android SDK supports a custom Java implementations. Android Java uses primarily Java 5 and 6 APIs and syntax, with support for some but not for all the syntax enhancement. Basically, the most of the basically APIs or syntax were introduced in Java 7. Features that were introduced in Java 8 were such as lambda expressions and date and time APIs. Now Java 7 introduced support for syntax that can speed up the coding. Here is what is basically being supported in Java 7. The diamond operator. The diamond operator lets you instantiate collections and other interfaces that use generic data typing without having to declare generic type twice. Prior to Java 7, this statement would have needed the string declaration again in the constructor. Now guys, you must be thinking about what is a constructor. Constructor in Java is a special method that is used to initialize object. The constructor is called when an object of a class is created. In Java 7, it is basically being assumed. Android also support evaluating string-based values with a switch statement, declaring catch clause that handled more than one exception. Now guys, you must also be thinking about what is an exception. An exception is an event that occurs during the execution of a program that disrupts the normal function flow of a program. Now, and using underscore character to improve readability of a long numeric literal. The exceptions are of two types, that are checked and unchecked exceptions. Here, what you can't do in Android, basically using from Java 7, the try with resource. The try with resource clause that support automatic closing of object that support an interface named closable. Now you guys must also be thinking what is a interface. In short, I will tell you guys an interface is an abstract class that is used to group related method with an empty bodies. To access an interface methods, the interface must be implemented by another class with implements keyword. It is basically only supported in Android starting 4.1 or API 19. Android also supports safe varchs annotation because safe varchs class isn't implemented in Java 7. The Android SDK implements most of the critical package from Java specifications. So these are the basically package in Java. There is a java.lang, java.io, java.math, java.net, java.text, java.util, java.x.xml, java.x.sql. Java.lang is basically used for standard data types. Java.io is basically used for Java input and output. Java.math is for arithmetic operations and so on. And there are many Java packages. There are specific and unique Android. These package starts with Android and followed by descriptive names. There is a package for database management, one for visual widget, and one for also for graphics. Again, look for documentation if you want to understand a bit more. The complete listing is basically given in the documentation. So these are basically the package which are described in Android SDK. You can even find the API reference through the web page. The link is basically being provided it to you. I will even provide the link in my description as well. Basically, when you compile your Java code in an Android app, it goes through a number of stages. So that is called a build process in Android. Your custom code and precompiled classes from runtime libraries are compiled first by standard Java compiler. That's called Javac. That's why you need a Java Development Kit or JDK installed on your development system. This process outputs a set of standard Java bytecode. These are files with a .class file extensions. Next, there is an optional step. The bytecode can be processed and minimized by a tool named ProGuard. If it is turned on, it can result in a shrinking your disruptive app package and making it to extract and decompile the package Java code. The next step is to convert Java bytecode in class file into something called text bytecode. This is a format that's optimized for Android and can be executed by both the Dalvik runtime and the newer version, that's the ART runtime. Text files are what you distribute in your app package. The device runtime reads these text files and recompiles them into machine code for fastest possible execution. On Dalvik, this step happens when the app runs using JIT, that's a just-in-time architecture. On ART, the recompilation happens when the app is installed. That's why in ART the app runs faster. So that's how the Java code gets started into something that runs on Android. So that is for this video. In the next video, I will tell you guys how can you set up your development environment on Windows. So stay tuned and please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Please guys, keep supporting. Thank you guys once again. Thank you once again.